Greetings, everyone. It is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we continue off with our mighty expansionistic Sultanate, or Malachite, technically, of Al-Andalus. If you remember from the previous episode, we'd sort of self-assigned the goal of liberating the oppressed Muslim minority in Salamanca from the evil Christian overlords, and yeah, that's what we're going to continue trying to do. I don't think it's going to be realistic to get that done in how many years we have to finish that? I don't know. I don't even know if we can check that. Can I click on my character? That'd be great. Promise liberation until I got 2 years left. I don't think that's going to happen, but hey. If I... See, yeah, this is the problem. I am friendly with Batalhaos, as in I have an alliance with them. So the idea of moving up through here and then attacking into the Kingdom of Leon is not going to happen. So we're going to have to go through Tulaitula. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make good on that promise, which might weigh heavily upon my character. Who knows? Abolhassan, you know, he is a contrite man. He has a guilty conscience, and he feels that he has let the people, or that he feels that he will let the people of Salamanca down. As we can see, he's quite stressed out, so, you know, that's all some good narrative going on there. Alright. Now, what's our course of action? We're sitting on 166 gold. Our capital is Cortuba. Is great. We have the, this thick mosque here, dear lord. It's amazing. And, yeah, we've got two other side mosques here as well, and then our city. Which, yes, I should be building up cities because of, I was looking in... What was I looking at? I was looking at the cultural perks, but it's actually a legacy perk that I have. That buffs up my city. So let me quickly look at that. How the fuck do you get the legacy perks again? Right, I don't know. You have to do it through here. Law, right? No, it was, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what was buffing up our cities. Something must have been. Wasn't an innovation, right? I mean, we get all the innovations anyways. So... Huh. Yeah, because the legacy perks that I have right now, unless there's some, like... thing that I'm missing here? Or is it because we're going down into this? No, see, this doesn't affect cities directly either. Though... Oh... Are you... So, to the commenter that was advising me to focus on cities, were you referring to this particular line? I think this is new. Metropolitan line, and I don't know if this is specific to our culture, the Andalusian. I feel like it doesn't have anything that's like... that seems like it's specific to the Andalusians, but yeah, alright. If I go down this line, obviously, this would be very good if we focus on cities, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Don't know. It is new, so maybe I should. But there was something else I wanted to get before, so I'll probably go down that one later. So yeah. Plus 20% development in a county per city in the county is quite good, because that's going to be like flat 20% development across basically everywhere. Sword of Allah. While studying the tactics of historical generals, I became contemplative upon learning about Khalid ibn al-Walid's first battle after his conversion to Islam. Outnumbered more than 3 to 1 by the Byzantines during the Battle of Mutah, Khalid rallied his wavering soldiers to hold the line. This defiant stand allowed him to organize a retreat to Medina, saving his men from certain death. Khalid and his army later went on to conquer all of Arabia in Allah's name. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I've been watching the Kings and Generals series about the Islamic conquests, and it's pretty fascinating. Like, they took on the two largest empires of the world simultaneously. Now, admittedly, both of those empires were in a kind of a weakened state, but still, like this basically nobody tribe of Arabs that no one up until that point had thought anything of shows up and trounces both of the largest empires of the world, literally destroying one of them to the point that it ceased to be ever again. The Sasanian Empire. It was pretty wild, but it's cool. I'm glad that we have this event that's actually focusing on an Islamic general, because normally I've seen this event pop up and it's always talking about like Alexander or Julius Caesar or something. It's like, okay, I understand why that would be important to the Roman or Greek civilizations, and the like successor civilizations of the Romans. So that can mean basically everybody in Europe, right? And then the successor civilizations of the Greek, I understand, would idolize Alexander. But I had that event popping up for like my Persia campaign and for the my Amazigh campaign as well. So it's good to see that there are some other events that focus on characters, historical characters that are actually more relevant to who you're playing. So this is cool. So we can actually get a new general trait. Holy Warrior would be great, though admittedly I'm not going to make much use of it, because I'm mostly fighting against my fellow Mu'alladis, or fellow Sunnis in any case. So faith hostility advantage, yeah, like the Ash'ari, who are the only other Muslims I'm going to be fighting against, are, we consider them righteous, so we have no faith hostility, so I'm not going to get that. Devotion keeps us strong when outnumbered. Unyielding Defender could be good. Less friendly casualties is always good. Knowing when to fight is as important as knowing how. I'm gonna take this. Supply duration plus 100. Why celebrate? No, it was not an embarrassing defeat. Sometimes, like, retreating is the best thing you could possibly do. And there is bravery in admitting that, like, okay, we can't win here. We need to pull back. We need to pull back to win another day. So in that sense, Khalid ibn al-Walid was indeed, yeah, he showed great tactical acumen. So we're gonna follow that. We're gonna follow that approach. We are of course devoted, but we will not be blindly devoted. My father was a great scholar. Now I may not have followed in his footsteps, but I can at least take some of his analytical eye. Excuse me? Why do we have this now? This looks just like a... What? Why did this change? Why did my court aesthetic change? Excuse me? Granata aesthetics. Architecture, Iberian. That's the problem. Why? So we have the more medieval European aesthetic. So that happened when our culture changed. I'm not that big of a fan about that. I like the other one more. And indeed, yes, that is from a mod rather than from the base game itself, which is a little bit disappointing towards the base game itself, because I think the base game has like 4 or 5 court aesthetics, which really is not very much. You have like the European one, I think you have like the Eastern European one, you've got the general Arab one, and then you have like the tribal one, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But the general Middle Eastern, I don't know if the Indians got a separate one, but I don't know. It's a bit disappointing. And then considering like modders, one mod, the community flavor pack added in more. Many more. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, A peddler in a cloak with dozens of baubles and knickknacks sewn onto it rattles up to me. I have a magnificent psalter. An illuminated manuscript with a sculpted ivory cover adorned with turquoise beads. It contains tales of men and women in love. The carving is certain to impress Malik Abolhassan. No, she would never think to lie with another. I'll try anything at this point. What the fuck? Altar of cuckoldry? Sell your lies elsewhere. Get out of here. I don't need that. Alright. Okay, so we no longer have an alliance with Barcelona. Okay, so somebody commented that I should, I think it was Iros and Martin commented that I should form an alliance with the Idrisids, which is probably a good idea. Let's see if I can do that. What kind of... So, I do have a daughter. And do you have... You do. Look at that. Potential alliance with the Idrisid Sultanate. So we can marry our daughter here, Farah, to the young son, Al-Qasim ibn Sabah. Which we shall. And that'll secure us an alliance with the Idrisids, just as you requested. That'll be good. That's going to cover our southern borders. Now, Gomara here could, of course, attack us, but I don't think they will. Ah, Abdul Hakam has expired. Why's he got to go and do something like that? Alright, Mental break, wanton desires. Lately I feel as though I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies with all the hardships of my everyday life. It is all too easy to lose myself into... What is with this? What's going on here? No. I must sequester myself. I'll become a recluse, that's fine. Better than going to the brothel and getting syphilis or something. You know, y'all know that's what's gonna happen. In the Middle Ages. Alright, well, we can... Actually, I think I'm gonna hold a feast. It's time. We gotta remove some stress. It's gonna cost 280. But hey, we actually have bonuses to feast. Let me check to make sure that we have a food taster. We do not. Right, let's get ourselves a food taster. Not my personal champion. We'll make my nephew. Yeah, he can be my food taster. Maybe I should get an antiquarian as well. I'm gonna get an antiquarian, though there isn't a good one. But we'll put her there. Him? Is that a him? Yeah, that's definitely a him. All right. Now let's hold a feast. Modest feast. Costs 280. It'll give me some prestige, which will be good, and we'll lose 42 stress. And increase some, public opinion, or ruler opinion of us. You are no longer overwhelmed by stress. That's always good. Alright. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall. Lords and ladies from near and far, from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, the spirits are high, and the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Alright. Feast, collateral damage. Oh no, people are fighting again. I've barely managed to sit down at my seat when I hear a howl emanating from Salma. It would seem that she and Prince Muhammad have really gotten into it, as Salma is receiving a proper manhandling from Muhammad. Too late I realize their martial dance has only paved the way straight through Malik Yusuf's On the Beauty of Nature. Oh, you broke my father's manuscript? Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. Whose fault is it? It's probably not Salma's fault. No, Salma's my sister. Muhammad's my brother. But he's irritable. I'm assuming it's his fault. Yeah, he's gonna have to pay me. Alright. I can ransom Malika. Yeah, let's do that. Feast, the dilemma. The feast dwindles down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my, efficient vassal, Sheikh Abdul Rahman. Why? Why is he efficient? He inquires about my opinion on the blessing of family, a subject he's deeply interested in himself. Let's be friends, yeah. It's a subject that fascinates me as well, indeed. I don't know why it put efficient in quotes, like it was some joke. I don't understand. Well, whatever. We have some artifacts that are breaking down. The Tooth of Muhammad here. Again, yeah, not sure about the legitimacy of this artifact. I feel like it's a little bit sacrilegious, but... You know, maybe the Andalusians had different customs than the rest of the Islamic world. Or maybe Paradox was just like, hey, let's kind of copy-paste the generic idea of a Christian artifact using the piece of a saint and copy it to the Islamic side. Because we're lazy and don't have better ideas. I don't know. Could be wrong. Okay, we can negotiate some alliances, too. So, Rashid. Ah, my son, of course. And my other son. Delightful. I'll be allied to my baby children. That'll be great. So, we've repaired our artifacts. That's good. Cost us a lot of money. But it's all good. Feast, disaster strikes. My lord, the wine, we cracked open... See, again. How hard is it to write in, like, a more culturally or religiously specific feast style? Like, the feast events are all the same for every single culture that you're part of. I think maybe the Norse have their own unique feasts. But, like, why the fuck are we drinking wine here? That's, not allowed. Ah, God. Well, there goes that. Alright. Yeah, honestly, because of that, I'm probably not going to do the feast event much more often. It's just... It's a little, immersion breaking. Do we have any useful, inspirations going on here? She's merely decent. Merely decent. Yeah, very competent. No, nothing I need. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the Andalusians were a rare... Or had, like, a rare, cultural acceptance towards alcohol, but I don't know. To my knowledge, Islam does not approve of alcohol, so what are we doing drinking wine here? Alright, to the sensible Malik Abolhassan of Al-Andalus, you and I should be friends, not foes. Please accept this gift in exchange for your signature of a treaty of mutual goodwill. Oh, who is this? Of Valencia, huh? 165 gold. Alright, I'll take it for now. We can have a truce with each other. I don't need to go to war with Valencia just yet. I'm moving up through Tulaitala for now anyways, so... Alright. Ah, the Gomara Emirate. He sees me in a better light, too. That's good. So, we probably aren't going to have to worry about him either. Though he is currently at war with the Idrisids. Though the Idrisids haven't called me into battle, so... No, he's at war with the Aghlabids. Which must have an alliance with the Idrisids. That's what's going on here. Yeah, you fucked, bro. Acquaintance Jafar has died. I don't know who that was, but, you know, I guess that's a shame. Alright, well, we have money again, so that's good. We can hold court. I don't really want to. Don't want to sponsor anybody either at the moment. Alright, let's get to living off the land. We increased our supply. We'll have plus 300% supply, which should theoretically allow us to just attack almost anywhere in Iberia, which will be great. So we have a truce here with the Emir of Tulaitala. Right now, we just have to wait for this truce to expire. And that's fine. We can do that. What we'll do instead is actually build up our men-at-arms. We have woefully... Alright. There we go. We have ourselves a siege corps. It's going to be pretty good. Our archers are at full strength. And we have a good group of pikemen as well. Alright, my nephew Abdul Hakam's face is distorted with fear when I visit the barracks. Masiej is trying to help him and raises an eyebrow when he sees me. Will you at least tell your lord what happened? Abdul Hakam lifts his head immediately. My lord, what I saw was not meant to be seen. Figures were throwing stones made of black powder from the battlements. Stones lit on fire and thundered as they hit their enemies. They cut a man in two, my lord. Masiej nods in interest. Perhaps... if we too could have that power. Yes. Lightning stones, huh? Defender advantage +5, or who knows what danger. See, this would allow us to... Yeah, that could backfire. Need to remove stress anyways. Alright, comfort of a friend. Alright, good, good, good. We have become good friends with, our Faris here, Sheikh Abdul Rahman of Al-Qaras. Very good. He likes us. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I had the, special Men-at-Arms mod installed, because the base game's pool of Men-at-Arms is very uninspired, I must say. I will say, like, we're playing without any actual, like, gameplay mods. We have the, cosmetic mod, the CFP, which is why we have so many cool-looking headpieces and garb, but, like, without it, there's pretty limited stuff. Like, so to any of you guys that don't play with mods, I would seriously recommend installing the Community Flavor Pack. It doesn't actually affect any of the in-game... Like, it doesn't affect any of the game mechanics. It just provides so much more flavor. I mean, you've all seen me scroll through some of the headpieces and everything, and stuff. But anyways, my other point is, I normally do run with mods. So most of the campaigns I run will have some sort of, like, flavor... extra flavor mods. So there was one that basically gave every culture some extra unique men-at-arms. Well, most cultures got unique men-at-arms, which definitely helped with the flavor, because of course there are some in this, like we can get the caballeros, but like these should not be called caballeros. For an expansion that's focused around Iberia, right? Okay, I get why they added the caballeros, but this should be to the Christian Iberians. Like, the Islamic faction should be getting something else, because I don't think they used caballeros, considering that is a Spanish word. I don't know, it's just a little, again, immersion breaking. Do we get any other ones? I don't think so. Look, I know they were Rashidun, but what about, like, the mobile guard? Do the... I haven't played an actual, like, Arabic, character, but do they... For example, they get Mubarizun, okay. I mean, that's at least something. That is, I guess, in the base game, but, like, why can't we get that? I don't know. Alright, Art of Plunder. I understand you are interested in deepening your grasp on warfare. Prince Ahmad nods energetically as he approaches me. I might be of help to see... I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Ahmad is well known in his mastery of chevauché. If there was one who could help me understand, it would be him. Okay, he'll attempt to teach me the Reaver skill. That would increase my rating and reduce hostile county attrition. Yeah, let's try that. Sounds good to me. I can always do border raids. Be fun. I think once we take Tulaitula, we can start doing border raids up into other territories. I won't raid my fellow Muslims, but, like... Castile? You know, we're in the hostility phase here. Though that's about to end. We're about to go into the conciliation phase. It's gonna make conquest a little bit harder to pull off. Alright, the latest work of my vassal, Wali Ibrahim, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Ibrahim has publicly dedicated it to me. A lament for the Malik. What man does not hope to rest when tired? His works surrounding the happy retired, and when their final hour nears, wonder, will life echo through the years? So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer now. Yeah, I can see that it's heartfelt. Will be good. You know, he seems like a, he is a poet. That wasn't bad. Definitely seen worse. We'll get some more piety. We are, you know, we're reasonably pious. We're gonna get to Paragon of Virtue pretty soon, which is gonna be good. And we still need to go on Hajj. I want to do that before we die. That's, I think, a very important part of a, especially for, like, you know, to a Muslim that has the financial resources to go on Hajj. Obviously, if one does not have the financial resources to do so, you know, what can you do? But I'm a king, goddammit. I'm gonna do it. Servant of honesty. I was shocked when I caught Prince Alayar trying to steal from a travel chest of visiting Wali Daoud. He confessed he had thought he could get away with it, but now he knows it was wrong. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna make him honest. Absolutely, especially since he's gonna be a, not my heir. Alright, I'm gonna seclude myself for a bit. It's gonna cost me some prestige, but that's fine. We gotta get rid of some stress. Alright, and then I could confess as well. Yeah, we'll do a disturbing confession. A little bit of reduced public opinion, but that'll be fine. Alright, we're doing a lot better. How much money do we need to go on Hajj? 595, dear lord. Is it... Yeah. I've arrived at... Okay, cool. So he's paying his homage to me. Nice, he's gonna pay me 50 gold. That's good. Homage taking the knee. I will wait patiently upon my throne for the arrival of Prince Yusuf, who is soon announced and ushered before me. My vassal here. My brother as well. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the Malikat of Al-Andalus. At last I bid the Emir arise, confirming my satisfaction in Yusuf's right to the land he rules in my stead. Very good, very good. We're at Court Grandeur level 6. Excellent. Maybe I should just go on a regular pilgrimage. We'll do that. Soothing the pain. While I was caught at the market with Prince Rashid, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. When the man begged for water, Rashid immediately promised to bring it to him, and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. Ah, good kid, good kid. Good job, Rashid. Be compassionate. Mualadi pilgrimage. It is time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places. But where? So we could go to Subu, or Al-Madinah, or to Jerusalem. These are kind of expensive. Perhaps to somewhere else. We could go to Kurtuba, but that's like here. Perhaps somewhere else again? Oh my god. We may as well go on Hajj. We're gonna do that. Okay. Changed my mind. Now's not the right time. We'll go later. Right? I'm just gonna go on Hajj. Let's... I know I could go to one of the closer places, but that kind of defeats the purpose of going on a pilgrimage now, doesn't it? You're just gonna, like, walk down the block. The temple. It's not exactly a pilgrimage now, is it? Challenge to a board game. Alright, we'll do this. You're not throwing this deliberately because of our agreement, are you? Queries my opponent. Who am I fighting, anyways? Yusuf here. Okay, he's got to go to learning, so... I don't think I want to do this, because my intrigue's pretty bad. But we could try, a strong sword? No, we could try this. Okay. We're neck and neck, though neither of us is even close to victory. Okay, I've studied chess extensively, explains my opponent, and I'm sorry to say that by this point, I simply don't think there's any way for you to win. I'm unparalleled in the theory of chess. We'll try this again. Okay. For what it's worth, says my best friend, there's no one in the world I'd rather play chess with. Yeah. I play chess like I fight, savagely. I just don't know what the correct answers are. I'm in the lead now. We're gonna do this again. Alright. I have defeated him, apparently. Again, if you're gonna ask me how or why I selected the right answers, I have no fucking clue. The game makes zero sense to me. Alright, I'd love to play again sometime. Ah, why? Come on. Get that every single time. Alright, well, we'll have money to go on Hajj here real soon. Be good. Oh, Rum will lose land when a vassal dies. That's not great. Primary heir. Oh, I don't like that. So he is the Wali of... What? What's that? How does that even work? Like he's a wali. I don't know what this is trying to tell me here. Selecting this guy, and his primary heir is up here. Yeah, okay, that's bad. But he's a wali. That's like a baron. Can baronies actually... I know they could in Crusader Kings 2. But can you actually lose control of baronies within a greater county? That is odd. Get some titles here. The Duchy of Cordoba and the Duchy of Murcia. Yeah, we should be doing that too, but we're gonna go on Hajj first. Yeah, ransom her. Actually, let's check our prisons. We probably have, like, people rotting in our prisons forever, which is not great. Alright, Khwarazmian, what the hell are you doing here? You're far from home, man. No, we're just gonna let him go. Man's traveled far to come to Al-Andalus. Let's not have him live in a prison for his entire days for his efforts. That would be a shame. Alright, I've gained court traits, that's good. Nice. Exchanges, ransom accepted. Delightful. How close are we? Undertake the Hajj, let's go. 875 piety, yeah, that's a lot of fucking piety. Gets plus 10 same faith opinion, and then the Haji trait, which is pretty good. Hell yeah, let's go. The time has come for me to undertake the pilgrimage to Mecca. It has been commanded of me, as it has been for all Muslims, to show my submission to Allah. I've waited for this my entire life. Indeed, we shall go. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of Allah. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to ditch my helmet here and just put on, like, a humble turban. And we'll just do the regular keffiyeh here. Right? Making ostentatious displays of wealth while on Hajj is, I guess, not a very pious thing to do. I'll wear my armor, of course. Can't trust the road. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travelers is telling a story he once heard about some Malik to raucous laughter. They all fall silent when I approach, except for the storyteller. Ah, don't worry, my lord, you're nothing like that churl of the story. It's about the Malik of some faraway place called Al-Andalus. Really now, tell me more of this, of this Malik. And my guy's, you know... He's not a vindictive man. My daughter. Oh, we beat some. Yeah, great. She has given birth to a new daughter. Amda here. Khadija. Let's see. What name do we want to give her? We already have a. You know what? Sophia. That sounds good. Right. Riddled by sickness. Oh no, Sophia's sickly. Also, she's being like force levitated here. I don't know what's going on here. Why are you floating and haloed by light? Are you the promised child? Are you the chosen one? Or it's some sort of strange sickness that makes people levitate and glow like that. I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Ah, we're lost. Because of course we are. We must find a guide. I don't have the money for that. So, what if I get lost that will cause a severe health penalty? Fuck it. We'll pay for it. I'll go into debt. Have this event pop up both times. It's a little annoying, but, you know, that's the RNG for you. The art of plunder. Prince Ahmad has shown me the ways of the ins and outs, or has shown me the ins and outs of the Chauvache. Again, like, shouldn't there be a better name for this, for, like, an Islamic faction? I don't know. Why are we doing a French, using this French word here? My final test is a mock battle against him to show him what I've earned. Alright, prepare the ranks. We'll try. Yeah, hopefully this works. Nice! I'm a reaver. Prince Ahmad comes riding up to me. Impressive, he shouts. The enemy levies stand in awe at the efficiency of my other troops. There can be little doubt that I've understood what it means to be reaver. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm a reaver, I'm a logistician, and I'm a military engineer. It's actually a good combination, because we can just, like, go far into enemy territory and just, like, strike down enemy positions really fast. So, on that note, I feel like we should also be getting organized march, because it's going to speed up our movement, and then we should go down to hit and run as well. Like, we have a lot of infantry. Surprisingly, I'm not, like, only doing cavalry this time. After my long journey, I arrive at Mecca, ready to complete the Hajj. I walked 7 times around the Kaaba, touching the black stone on each circuit. I prayed at the place of Abraham, drunk water from the Zamzam well, walked between Safa and Marwa 7 times, and sacrificed to Allah. The next rite I must complete is to cut my hair. Traditionally, men shave it all off, but the dispensation is occasionally granted to only cut off a part. No, we'll do it all again. We'll gain Hulk for 5 months. Okay, it only lasts for 5 months. That explains why it didn't show up for very long. Okay, so if I take this off now... Alright, the end of the Hajj draws near. After 2 days of Rami al-Jamarat, or the stoning of the devil, I am ready to complete the final ritual of Tawaf al-Wada. Say farewell to Mecca. And then we will get the Haji trait. Hell yeah. Alright. Now we're talking. So if I remove my headpiece here, does it actually show up? It does! Look at that! That's cool. Right. We'll be like this until the hair grows back. The scandal! My niece Emira Tashim has been showing signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband, Emir Ghanim, was the father of the child. Now it has become clear... Oh no, Masiej, what have you done? 69 years old. Not good. Not good. Now everyone knows. You, sir, fornicator. And he's a sodomite. Dear Lord. Can't be trusted, that one. Medieval court politics. Alright, we are about to enter the conciliation phase. Oh, sorry, compromise phase, I should say. Alright, I've returned from the Hajj. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While my journey remains the same, something has changed in how the imams and ulamas treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. Excellent. Alright. I'm gonna put my hat back on. Although maybe I'll put on a different hat. Something a bit more decorative. I am a king, after all. I mean, the decorated Islamic salat looks fucking cool. But... actually put on... See, like, look at all these headpieces. There's just so many more from this mod. This mod adds, like, twice the amount that are regularly in the game. And they just look cooler, also. It's crazy. I wish I'd had this during the, Berber campaign, the Amazigh campaign. Because the Tagelmust is like the Berber-style, turban here. What kind of... I do want to wear a helmet. I'm a warrior, after all. But it should be an Arab-style helmet. We just go back to Andalusian style. I'm just gonna go with this one. Looks cool enough. Looks fancy. Alright. We have gone into the compromise stage. Okay, so the compromise stage will lead back to the opportunity stage. Interesting. Okay. So, let's look at what are our options here. So, characters more easily accept white peace. Have longer truces. Purchase truce interaction costs less gold. Characters of Duke tier may enforce truces below them. That's kind of cool. Unlocks the Iberian Reclamation casus belli. Hell yeah, that's what we're going to use. Struggle Clash casus belli are more expensive. Makes sense. Involved in interloper characters may pay more prestige for wars against characters of a different faith. Oh, they do pay more. It's not may pay more. Sending a ward will establish a truce with a guardian. That's kind of cool, also. Invasion and conquest casus belli are Oh, straight up unavailable. Alright, so we have to use the reclamation. Extra garrison size, that's good. Extra defender advantage, and levy reinforcement rate of the same faith plus 50%, and friendly territory levy reinforcement rate plus 50%. So it's kind of everybody's hunkering down. Culture effects. Promote culture proceeds faster with this struggle region. That's good. Releasing prisoners of a different culture provides prestige. Opinion of different cultures increases by 10. Cultural acceptance gain plus 50%. And there's +1 maximum learn language scheme. Faith effects. Holy wars cannot be declared. Alright. Convert faith in county proceeds slower. Interfaith marriages are available between involved characters. Forming an alliance with involved rulers provides piety. Completing buildings in temple holdings provides piety. Damn, I should have... Actually, I can still do that. Releasing prisoners of different faiths provides prestige. Becoming friends with involved characters of the same faith provides piety. Opinion of differing faiths plus 10. And lastly, the other effects are completing building in castle holding provide development growth. Oh. Oh. Ooh, that's good. Granting independence to a non-de jure vassal, I assume, provides renown. That's also quite good, though I don't want to do that at the moment. Granting titles to a vassal of a different faith or culture provides renown. Also good. And castle building construction costs and holding costs reduced by 25%. Actually, that's fucking great. We're gonna build some castle buildings then, if I can. Synergize friendship, yeah. So I can be better friends with my brother, Prince Yusuf here. This is great. I actually, we have like a tight-knit, functional family for once. I'm always used to, like, having to murder all of my fucking siblings. We've discovered quilted armor. That's good. We'll look at that in just a second. So we'll get in... we'll lose this. And instead we'll get the same thing. Okay. I guess. So quilted armor grants, because that should be a Dark Age one here. Quilted armor grants. We can recruit an armored footman now. Alright. Maybe we should. Get some heavy infantry. The Andalusians did use heavy infantry. Not commonly, but the Arabs in general used heavy infantry. I know they often are depicted as predominantly being like a light infantry, light cavalry type of military, but you had the Mubarizun, for example, they were basically like the champions of the Rashidun and Umayyad Caliphate. They were very elite soldiers that were reasonably well armored, so they counted as heavy infantry at the time, or, you know, could be seen as heavy infantry at the time. And you also had the Mobile Guard, which is very interesting. I'm maybe getting this wrong, and the Mubarizun and the Mobile Guard might actually be the same thing, but I thought that they were separate. But Mubarizun might literally mean Mobile Guard, so I don't know. But anyways, the Mobile Guard were basically a mounted force of infantry, so they would ride to position themselves, dismount, and then fight on foot, and they were also very elite. And, now during the Rashidun expansion, they were commanded by, forget his name, Ibn Kaka, I think, who was an absolute unit. Like, holy shit. There's just so many instances of, like, something's going wrong, everything's going bad, and then Ibn Kaka shows up and just, like, saves the day. And this was happening, like, all throughout the Rashidun expansions. It's like, this name shows up over and over again. I'm like, wow. Guy was kind of a badass. And of course, you know, we here in the Western world have never heard of any of these people, because they don't teach that. You know, instead we only get to learn about Alexander and Julius Caesar and all that type of stuff. I don't know. We'd like to hear about more, Eastern heroes. Dude! Dude! It's a lot of extra taxes you just got from me there, pal. Hot damn. Prince Ahmad. My half-brother. Holy shit. My boy has done well. Alright, so we need to build, actually, some extra castle holdings, so let's do that. What do we want to build here? So we can build barracks, we can build hill forts. I mean, I'd like to just build forts everywhere. Although, how often do we actually get attacked, and this is deeper into my territory, so I don't know, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll build barracks instead. Build barracks, fuck it. Yeah, we'll build that there. I also control... what is this called? Galatraba? Yeah. Upgrade something here, so that'll do. Let's upgrade the walls and towers. This is a border territory, and plus this building chain is quite good. Nothing I can build in Cortuba, but in Alarcos, anything that we can build in the castle... oh, we can build a lot in Alarcos here. We should. Let's, yeah, let's build hunting grounds. Sounds good. Alright, so that should get us a decent amount of piety. Once all of those complete. And we can even... betrothed can marry. My son in Faris, Yusuf ibn Abolhassan, can marry the... ah. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Okay. He's actually my prince. We should make him dress the part. Right now, you look like an assassin. Alright? You should definitely dress more like a prince. Is he martially minded? Before we give him proper fashion, he is... first off, he's a genius, which is awesome. In a while. He's a warlike courtier. Yeah. Alright, we'll give him armor. We shall give him armor. Let's give him, we can give him the Arabic armor, the Arabic leather, Arabic gambeson. It's the regular Arabic mail. Yeah, let's do that. Give him some sort of cool headwear. What do we give him? We can pass down our nice salad to him, right? And he needs a cloak, of course. Cloaks are the shit. Ooh, yeah, that's fancy. That is very fancy. And, well, of course, we give him a sword. There we go. Now we're talking. Ready for the job. Lessons from the past. I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker. My library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired a tome on the Great Siege of Constantinople, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? Yes. Read the tome. Studied an old battle. Or we can attempt to translate the scroll. Do that. With the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. Arminius. Okay, yeah, it's this one again. Arminius, the son of a Germanic chieftain, has been raised by Rome to forge an alliance of tribes to defeat the Romans. Arminius became an officer of the Roman general Varus, and advised him to take a detour through Teutoburg Forest. There, Arminius launched a series of ambushes. Due to his Roman education, Arminius knew exactly how to combat the enemy tactics, and led his people to decisive victory. Let's do this. Well, this will give us bonuses in forests and taigas, of which there are not very many of here. There's probably some forests here, actually. Let me look. Do that. Alright. Like, look at the terrain. I would actually... let's look at the terrain here. This is... okay, so there is some forest here, actually. Including some forest and territories that I'm going to have to take. But studied ancient texts was giving me +2 learning, so we're just going to do that. Speaking of, what's our true situation here? Emir Zakaria. Now, struggle clashes are going to be a little bit more challenging to pull off, but we do have some de jure claims. Though, what's with the Iberian... like, hold on. Don't we have a special... I'm confused. I thought invasions were not allowed. I also thought conquests were not allowed. Where is the Iberian Reclamation casus belli? And how do I activate that? Invasion and Conquest casus belli are unavailable. Right. And yet, I can do both. Is that a bug? Or can I just not click it? Is it an option here, but it just can't be clicked? Is that what's going on? No, this is just level of fame is less. Yeah, this is... Is there something I'm not understanding here? Alayar, okay. Okay, it's the Wounded Doe event. I do not want him to be... God damn it, these all suck. Alright, well, I'd rather have him be paranoid than ambitious at the moment, especially for a, second son. Yeah. I'm involved in the struggle, right? View struggle involvement. Yeah. Is it for non-involved characters? No, it just straight up says that they're unavailable for involved characters. And yet, I could do them. If somebody understands what's going on here and how this... why this is not doing as indicated, let me know. Otherwise, I feel like this is a bug, and this is a rather important bug because it's completely negating some of the aspects of the struggle system. Because it seems like I can straight up just ignore the fact. Like, obviously this is an advantage to me, but it does feel a bit off. In any case, I'm not going to use the Conquest casus belli or the Invasion casus belli. I'm just going to pretend like I can't. Alright, we have this, the map thing. Somebody's making a map of my estates. We're going to throw him in the dungeon, because normally I didn't actually look at his stats, but sometimes with these types of characters, they actually have good stats. Like, look at that. Means we can just recruit them. And get ourselves a sweet knight out of the deal. Find him a, wife. With a trait of some kind. How old are you? 39. Alright. Get you somebody roughly your age. 34, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. The mom here has become one of my knights. Excellent. New inspired people? Or is it the same one still? Very competent, merely decent, merely decent. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit strange. Seems like the mechanics here are not working as intended. Or they're not being conveyed in a simple manner that's easily understandable. Or I'm blind and I'm missing something that's obvious. Also an option. I don't know, I am half blind, so... It's a possibility. Do let me know if you know if you know what's going on here, though. Alright, getting ahead. Yeah, what's going on here? A flock of robed... Oh no, this fucking event again. A flock of robed men burst into my throne room, hectically searching the floor and uprooting everything from chairs to skirts in frantic search. Malik Abolhassan, cries one. We are the followers of Mudrik the Headless, a great holy man who has been decapitated as part of a prophecy Allah gave him at birth. As often happens with holy figures, his head started rolling away. We have been chasing it through the land, and are certain it has rolled up the hillock into your Kasbah. Oh, get out of here. Degraded artifact and offer. Oh my god. Yeah. Parrot. My antiquarian, okay, the Iniga house banner is in terrible conditions despite my best efforts. Ah, shit, I could have just removed this one. Nevertheless, I've found a possible solution to spare your coffers. Wali Rasik has offered to shoulder the expenses in exchange for your token of gratitude. Well, okay. That's stupid. I should have waited to read the event there. Okay. One night I blink awake and find myself being straddled. This is no hedonic dream. The deranged monk who broke into my throne room is holding a scalpel to my throat. I suppose if you bar us from seeking the head, we could settle for yours. So rotund and shiny, I wager it'll roll nicely. So this event was weird. I've had this pop up a few times, and things happened in this. Like this one. Like, what the fuck? Oh, man. But it's so weird, because, like, you get this, you are partially decapitated, or you are fully decapitated, but weirdly enough, neither of these options kill you. Never mind, okay. I've been killed. That's weird, because the last time I had this event pop up, wow, I was killed by a mad monk. So, I've had this event pop up. This is why I chose this option, in case you're wondering why the fuck would you choose that option. First off, it doesn't say that you'll die. I mean, logically, it would say that you die, but the reason I was, like, confused by it is because in my previous campaign, this event popped up twice. And both times, or at least once, it may have popped up in my first campaign, and that option did not kill me. I got the trait, the Headless, but it did not kill me, which is why I was very confused. Alright, so I don't know. That event, I feel, is very dumb. Well, now we're dead. We've been murdered in our sleep by a mad monk. Great. We'll continue as Malik Abbas. Well, we at least get to start as a younger ruler. Our realm is still intact. Our dynasty head changed. Yeah, literally, because, well, we lost our dynasty's head. So my father here was, decapitated by Ubaid. Yeah, you, sir, are getting murdered. Oh, because we're compassionate. We can't murder the person who murdered our father? Seriously? Seriously? And he just gets away with it. Yeah. That event is very dumb. I'm very sorry, because it's come up too frequently for something so random and so seemingly weird that you have, I don't know, limited control over what you can do about it. I know there's options that you can take. You can either go along with it, or there's, like, a pretty significant chance of dying unless you pick the, one of the options. I don't know. It was also just confusing with how it didn't work the last 2 times that I did it, and now all of a sudden it did. I don't know. This was a bit of a bullshit death, guys. Alright, spouse mediates with a Shari vassal. Okay. Well, here we are. We are now playing as Abbas Ibn Abolhassan. We do generally have a better stat line than Abolhassan. Unfortunately, we're not as good of a military leader as our father. But hey, we are a genius. We're warlike courtier. We're an insightful thinker. We are vengeful, compassionate, and diligent. Yeah, so actually, I especially want to find this man. If we're going to be vengeful, why the fuck do we not... Okay, I get the stress because we're compassionate, but what about losing stress for vengeance for murdering our father? We have the fucking vengeful trait. I feel like this is a game interaction here that makes 0 sense. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna be overwhelmed by stress. I don't care. We're here for vengeance. Yeah. What's there to be done here? Why did it tell me I needed to go into this? I don't know. Okay. Alright, well, we get some learning lifestyle perks here. We've gone down Theologian. Alright, not too bad, I guess. Get scholarship again. We'll go down development. Growth. Development is good. How's this coming along? Yeah, it's coming along okay. So, we could build up some of our temple holdings here. Get hills and farms. Do that. Money. Mental break. Too busy. By Allah, petitioners from the realm have been queuing up lately. The work feels endless. Yet another one steps forward. Evidently a distressed merchant from another kind. Oh, yet another one steps forward. Okay. I'll get to your problems in a few weeks, but you're not important enough for anything faster. The merchant gawps at me, blinking rapidly in shock. Was it something I said? I'm not giving him 310 gold. I'm going for a ride now. Yeah, we're gonna be athletic. That's actually a good event right there. So we have a faction created against us. That's great. Starting off well. Let's look at our... Ooh, we have a very good Alama here. Wait, do we have an Alama? I think fine. Previously we had a... it was of a different title. But, okay. We need a Chancellor. I'm going to take Abdel Rahman here. Considering he's decent at the job, and he wants a court position anyways. Oh, I'm definitely putting my uncle Ahmad here. He's a very good steward. He served my father quite well. Salma here is continuing to be my spy master. She's done us quite well. We do have a better option here, but I trust Salma. She served my father and my grandfather quite well. We have low control in some of our counties. Let's fix that here. So that should be good. Assist ruler will increase all of my stats. Oh, look at this. So we actually straight up actually get a better flat stat bonus from doing court politics. So I'm going to have her assist me in court politics. So we now have a diplomacy of 25. That's going to be good. I'm the new head of the dynasty. Excellent. Education under duress. I see my court tutor, Massiege, with a flock of students encircling him. Tutor, what is a parallelogram? Tutor, what does it mean to make love? Tutor, should I be blowing my flute louder or much louder? Massiege looks up at me with sunken eyes. My lord, I can bear it no longer. Please kill me. He'll gain some stress. He'll decrease his learning. No. He's an adulterer. He's a fornicator. He's just gonna have to stick with it. Alright, dangerous faction. Yeah, we have ourselves a military power faction. That is a problem. They could send an ultimatum in 7 months. Just him, huh? What does he want? He wants to install Prince Ahmad of Granada, my uncle here. I would rather... Is there a position we can give him that he would like? What if we make him like a royal architect? That would give us +5 opinion with him, and then we can also... I could give him the Iniga house banner. No, he doesn't want it. Okay. Thing. Can't send him a gift, because I don't have 213 gold. I'm gonna sway him. I need to, get some bonuses with him. Sooner rather than later. Nice. Okay. Nice! Okay, he just got me a shit ton of money, so what we're gonna do is use the money that he got me, and I'm gonna bribe him. Alright. Bye-bye, faction. Alright, what are we at? We're at, 1 hour and 4 minutes. Ah, Massiege has expired. I guess the children drove him mad, and he, how did he die, actually? I must wonder. But, alright, well, whatever. I am putting my Spymaster on supporting my schemes, because we need to kill our father's murderer, this priest. Heretic priest. Wife inspires recruitment. Excellent. That's very good. I think I need another wife, actually. Because, yeah, I don't have enough. We are losing piety because of that. We'll take ladies with traits. That sounds good. 32 years old, so let's get somebody roughly our age. Yeah, at least someone nearby our age, anyways. Here's we'll get some alliances while we're at it, too. You're all very young. It's, a little weird. Alright, and all these alliances suck. Yep. Let's just look at alliance power, then. Screw it. Ditch the traits. Just all here. Come on, somebody... Age difference, 10 years. Okay. Uklish. Magnus. Soda. Last tier. Okay, screw it. We're not getting any good alliances. We're gonna go back to traits. Inheritable. Alright. Relevance. With, okay, you're content. Well, you know what? It's just gonna be you. You're sickly. Never mind. Let's not. Are you just sickly? You're just ill. You'll be fine. Sure. Right. A little bit of an alliance. Negligible, but hey. Alright, that's all for today. I'm gonna call it right here. Yeah. Unfortunate end for our previous character due to a nonsensical event that... Yeah, I guess I misread, because it has... Basically, that event has never worked before in the way that it would logically work, but this time it did. Yeah, I guess that's just how it is. Our father was decapitated. I mean, logically, being decapitated would kill you, but once again... The reason I picked that was mostly just to try and prove that it doesn't work as intended, because the previous characters that I've chosen that with were not actually decapitated. Or did not actually die from being decapitated for some fucking reason. But it did work this time, so... I guess the game is working as intended there. However, there's the issue with the casus belli. So I can still do the conquests, even though the conquests are technically... not allowed. So something's not working, or something's not being clearly conveyed. If any of you guys have any idea what's going on here, I'm mostly just confused. But aside from that, we didn't really make any territorial advancements, but we will soon. Abbas here will attempt to unify Al-Andalus in the stead of his father. His father died. As soon as he's dealt with his father's killer, we'll make our territorial advancements. Alright, everyone. Leave it a like if you have indeed enjoyed it. And thank you once again to everybody that's been leaving comments. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Ash Heriter out.